Today's verse is Genesis 38. Judah's family. At the time Judah left his brothers, he went to stay with a man from the town of Adam. His name was Er. While he was there, Judah met the daughter of Shua, a Canaanite man. Judah married her and had sex with her. She became pregnant, and she gave birth to a son. Judah gave him the name Er. His wife became pregnant again. She gave birth to another son. She gave him the name Onan. Later she gave birth to another son. She gave him the name of Shelah. She gave birth to Shelah in a town called Kezbis. Judah found a wife for his oldest son. Her name was Tamar. But the Lord saw Judah's firstborn son was very bad, so the Lord made him die. Then Judah said to Onan, "You should marry your dead brother's wife and have sex with her. You are her dead husband's brother. You must have a son who will become your dead brother's descendant." But Onan did not want Tamar to give birth to his child. He knew that the child would not belong to him. So when he had sex with his brother's wife, Tamar, he made his semen go on the ground. Then Tamar would not give birth to a child for Onan's dead brother. What Onan did was bad. The Lord was not pleased with him, so he made Onan die too. Then Judah said to his son's widow Tamar, "Go back to your father's house and live there as a widow. Stay there until my son Shelah grows older." Judah thought, "I don't want Shelah to die in the way that his brothers died." So Tamar went to live with her father's house. After a long time, Judah's wife's daughter of Shua died. When Judah had stopped being sad, because of her death, he left his home to travel. He went with his friend Hara, the Adamite, to the place called Tamar. He went to see the men who were cutting the wool from his sheep. Someone told Tamar, "Your husband's father is going to Tema to get the wool from his sheep." Tamar knew that Jacob's son Shelah had grown now to become a man. But Judah had yet to let him marry her. So Tamar took off her widow clothes. She put on other clothes. She covered her head with a veil. She did not want anyone to recognize her. Then she went and sat at the gate of Edom town. Edom was on the road going to Shinar. Judah saw her as she sat there. He thought that she was a prostitute because she had covered her face. He did not know that she was his son's widow. He went to her at the side of the road and said, "Let me have sex with you." Tamar asked him, "If I have sex with you, what will you give me?" Judah replied, "I will take a young goat from my animals and I will give him to you." Tamar said, "You must give me something new to show that you will send the goat to me." Judah asked her, "What should I give you?" Tamar replied, "Give me your special ring and the string that holds it, and give me the stick that is in your hand." So Judah gave them to her. He had sex with her. As a result, she became pregnant. After this, Tamar left there and she took off her veil. She put on widow's clothes again. Judah sent his friend Hira, the Anamite, to take a young goat back to where the woman had been. Judah wanted to get his special things back from the woman. But Hera could not find the woman. He asked the man who lived there, "Where is the temple prostitute who sat on the road to Annam?" But the man said, "There's not been any prostitute here." Verse 22. So Hira went back to Judah with the goat. He told him, "I did not find her." The man who lived there said there had not been a temple prostitute here. So Judah said, "Let her keep the things I gave to her. People will laugh at me if I go back there again. I sent the young goat for her as I promised, but you could not find her." 3 months later, someone told Judah, "Your dead son's wife, Tamar, had become a prostitute, and now she's pregnant." Judah said, "Take her out of the town and burn her to death." So they took Tamar out and they were going to kill her. But she said she had a message from her dead husband's father. She said, "The man that these things belong to had sex with me. That is why I am pregnant. Look at these things carefully. Do you know who the ring, its string, and the stick belong to?" Judah saw that the things belonged to him. He said, "She is more than in the right than I am. She has done this because I would not give her to my son Shelah as his wife." Judah did not know he had sex with Tamar again. Verse 27. The time came for Tamar to give birth, and there were twins. While she was giving birth to one baby, put out his hand. The woman who was helping Tamar tied a red string to the baby's arm. She said, "This baby came first." But then the baby took his hand back inside. His brother came out first. The woman said, "You have opened a way for yourself to come out." So they gave him the name Perez. Then his brother came out with red string on his arm. They gave him the name Zerah. Thank you for listening. to this chapter. And always remember to smile, because you never know who will need a smile for the day. Thank you, and God bless.